Far from downtown Sioux City is a habitat created for native wildlife located in a neighborhood right in the yard of a local home.
Yeah, that's right. The owners will open their gates for you to see the full outdoor space for just one day this year. It's coming up on Saturday. KTIV's Taylor Deckard introduces us to the gardeners behind the plants.
It's just amazing.
It's like something out of a fairy tale.
The coral honeysuckle, which is a native honeysuckle.
A flower garden full of serenity.
Any type of milkweed is essential for monarch butterflies.
Where even the bees find it peaceful enough to sleep.
As you look around, we've got fruit trees. There's an apple tree over here. Beautiful back porch, just a really lovely setting.
Welcome to the Flower House, home to Honeysuckle Hollow and a native flower garden maintained by the Wild Ones, the Loess Hills chapter.
Here at the Flower House that are not necessarily native, but they're thriving and they're kind of a little bit of the history.
In 2020, Mercedes Ivaner had a blank canvas of a yard. Now 4 years later, it's been transformed into a habitat for all flowers and creatures alike to thrive in.
What started as a habitat with seeing only a few insects and critters has turned into an uncountable number with all of the different features at this flower home.
A hidden gem in Sioux City, well maintained, offers people passing by on the public sidewalk a chance to enjoy Mother Nature's beauty.
I am primarily gardening for wildlife, so primarily pollinators in my area. This particular garden is designed to have multi-layers. We call it soft landings. So you have a canopy, then you have a little lower section of plants, and then you have soft landings for caterpillars.
The space offers the perfect place to host a garden tea party. On Saturday, June 22nd, the Wild Ones are inviting you to an open house and plant swap for the public.
Cheers.
Allowing everyone to take a step into this special place, Ivaner, a floral designer, gets to live out her dreams of her flower house.
Love seeing my neighbors stopping by, and they can read the little tags, so people really have enjoyed watching the progression of the garden.
The more that you can create not only habitat for wildlife, it also gives you a chance to conserve water. It's a win-win for you and giving this example right here in an urban setting.
It's like one of the most meaningful things I've ever done in my life.
In Sioux City, Taylor Deckard, KTIV News 4.
Again, that event is put on by the Wild Ones Loess Hills chapter at the Flower House. It's this Saturday, June 22nd. Loess Hills Wild Ones members only are invited from 10 a.m. to noon. The public is then invited for tours from noon to 1. People are encouraged to bring a plant to swap as well. The Flower House is at 3725 Jackson Street in Sioux City.